Welcome back to Born to Win Legend, the channel where we bring you the untold stories of the world's boldest, most courageous, and unshakable figures. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a story that can move, challenge, and awaken the legend within you. Today, we uncover the journey of a man who stood up against one of the most powerful systems in the modern world. Not with armies, not with wealth, but with the power of truth, conviction, and fearless resolve. A man who sacrificed comfort, safety, and even freedom for the dream of a better, freer nation. Lawyer, activist, and global symbol of resistance. Alexei Anatolyevich Navalny was born on June 4, 1976, in the small town of Putin, just outside of Moscow. His parents, Anatoly and his father, served in the Soviet military and later ran a small basket weaving factory, while his mother was an accountant. From a young age, Navalny was exposed to the tight grip of the Soviet regime on daily life, rationed goods, controlled speech, in a world where silence often meant survival. But Navalny was never one to stay silent. He grew up during a time of massive change. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 meant opportunity for some, but chaos for many. Corruption seeped into every layer of government and society, and a new oligarch class rose to power. Navalny, still young but deeply observant, saw his country drifting into a new kind of tyranny, one dressed in democracy but rotting from within. He studied law at the People's Friendship University of Russia and later pursued securities and exchange law at the Finance Academy under the government of the Russian Federation. But unlike many of his peers who sought comfortable careers within the state machinery, Navalny wanted to fight the system, not serve it. In the early 2000s, he entered politics and became active in liberal opposition movements. What set Navalny apart wasn't just his ideology, it was his strategy. He harnessed the power of the internet and social media to investigate and expose corruption at the highest levels of Russian government. With calm determination and forensic precision, he published reports, videos, and exposes that named names, showed figures, and laid bare the extent of government theft. His anti-corruption foundation, FBK, became one of the most influential platforms in Russian civil society. Millions of Russians began following his work. For the first time in decades, someone was not only speaking truth to power but showing it. He called the ruling party the party of crooks and thieves. He challenged state-owned oil companies, exposed multi-million-dollar mansions belonging to public officials, and refused to be silenced. Despite multiple arrests, smear campaigns, physical attacks, and state censorship, Navalny kept returning stronger each time. But the state fought back in 2020. Navalny was poisoned with a military-grade nerve agent, Novichok. It was a near-fatal attempt on his life. The world watched in horror as he collapsed mid-flight, unconscious. After being evacuated to Germany for emergency treatment, he miraculously survived. And when most would have chosen exile, Navalny did the unthinkable. He returned to Russia. The moment his plane landed, he was arrested. And yet, from a prison cell, Navalny's voice still echoed. His team continued publishing investigations, exposing billion-dollar corruption and mobilizing youth across the country. Even in confinement, Navalny remained a threat, not because he had power, but because he had truth. Navalny is more than an opposition figure. He is a symbol of hope, of resistance, of the belief that one man with a conscience is stronger than a regime built on fear. ****.